Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. There's trouble everywhere in today's General Hospital spoilers. Emma has her day in court, and Anna senses a grudge. Diane has questions. Deception tries to get on the same page. Sasha stands up to Sidwell, Carly, and Jack adjust to their new normal. And Jason turns to Lucas for help. As Emma prepares to go before the judge, Gio tries to understand why she put herself at risk getting arrested defending the Quatermain crypt. "Why did you do it when you knew you had a record?" he asks. Meanwhile, Anna makes an accusation. "I think you're after my granddaughter," she tells someone, "because you have a problem with me." In her office, Diane meets with someone and wants to make sure she has all the information she needs. Who else knows about this? She wonders. Everyone might be happy that the nurses' ball is back, but they're not exactly crazy that Jen Sidwell is footing the bill for the charity event. Does that man bother anybody else? Brooke Lynn asks Tracy and Maxie. We know Sidwell bothers Sasha, given that he abducted her to force her mother to return his diamonds. And while she did agree to downplay that whole thing in exchange for some much-needed cash, his latest request seems to have caused her to draw a line in the sand. "There are limits to what I will do for money," Sasha declares. Carly and Jack barely had a chance to enjoy their first night together because she got poisoned, and now the couple is forced to face reality. "We're not going to be able to spend as much time together," Carly tells him as they lie in bed together. Lucas is confused when Jason shows up at the hospital looking for him. Specifically, "What can I do for you?" he asks. With a grim look on his face, Jason responds, "It's Carly." Both of them tried and failed to convince Carly to dump Jack. So what does Jason think Lucas can do to help now? In the latest episode of General Hospital, fans are in for a whirlwind of drama as the stakes continue to rise for several characters. Jason Morgan, longtime fan favorite, finds himself in an increasingly precarious situation. As we delve deeper into the episode airing on April 2, 2025, we see that Jason needs help more than ever, and his fate hangs in the balance. Let's break down the key moments of the episode and explore the emotional roller coaster that Jason, and many other Port Charles residents, are about to face. Jason's desperate need for assistance. Jason Morgan, the former hitman turned protector, is no stranger to danger. Over the years, he's had to navigate numerous life-threatening situations, from mob wars to personal betrayals. However, the events unfolding on April 2, 2025, may be his most challenging yet. Jason finds himself in a vulnerable position, unable to rely on his usual resources to get out of his predicament. The episode opens with Jason in a tense standoff, facing off against an adversary he can't seem to outmaneuver. His usual calm and collected demeanor has faltered, leaving him unable to escape the web of danger surrounding him. As Jason's situation grows direr, the episode teases a surprising twist. Jason will be forced to ask for help from someone he's not usually willing to trust. For Jason, asking for help is a rare and difficult decision. Throughout the years, he's relied on his own strength, intellect, and the few people he trusts deeply, like his sister, Carly Corinthos, and his longtime best friend, Sonny Corinthos. However, this time, Jason's going to have to swallow his pride and reach out to someone outside his usual circle. But who will step up to answer his call for help? And will they do so without their own hidden agendas? The complex web of Port Charles. While Jason's struggle takes center stage, other characters in Port Charles are dealing with their own complex dilemmas, many of which intertwine with Jason's situation. Carly, who has always been fiercely protective of her brother, will undoubtedly step in to help. However, she's not without her own baggage. Carly has been navigating a rocky relationship with her ex-husband, Sonny, and her emotions are likely to be pulled in many directions as she faces her own personal challenges. Sonny himself is embroiled in his own power struggles. The fallout from recent mob activities has left him facing enemies, both old and new. With Jason in trouble, Sonny's loyalty to his friend and business partner will be tested. The tension between Sonny's personal and professional lives will have serious consequences, not only for him, but also for everyone around him. Meanwhile, other familiar faces in Port Charles, such as Elizabeth Weber, Sam McCall, and even Lena Reeves, may find themselves unknowingly drawn into Jason's crisis. Viewers will be left on the edge of their seats, wondering how each character will respond to the drama unfolding around them. Jason and Sam, a fragile alliance. One of the most compelling dynamics in General Hospital has always been the relationship between Jason and Sam McCall. Once a couple, their bond has remained strong even after their romantic relationship ended. Their shared history, which includes some of Port Charles' most intense moments, makes them uniquely positioned to help each other during times of crisis. In the April 2 episode, fans can expect to see Jason and Sam work together, albeit reluctantly. Sam, always practical and determined, will be a crucial ally for Jason, though her personal emotions may complicate things. The unresolved feelings between the two add an extra layer of tension, especially as they work toward the shared goal of getting Jason out of danger. Will their reunion be temporary, or is this a sign of a deeper reconciliation? The episode will tease whether Jason and Sam's relationship can evolve into something more, or if their partnership will remain strictly platonic. The villains of Port Charles, a growing threat. As Jason seeks help, the villains in Port Charles continue to stir up trouble. From mobsters to scheming individuals with personal vendettas, there's no shortage of antagonists in the mix. The recent rise of new threats will keep the residents of Port Charles on high alert, especially Jason, who has always been at the forefront of protecting the people he loves. In particular, the growing influence of a mysterious new villain could prove to be Jason's greatest threat yet. This shadowy figure is pulling strings behind the scenes, and it's clear that they have a personal stake in Jason's downfall. The fact that Jason is unable to identify this enemy right away puts him in a precarious position, adding a sense of urgency and mystery to the plot. With each passing day, the tension mounts as this new villain's plans unfold. They have an agenda that is bigger than Jason, and their motives could have lasting consequences not only for Jason, but for everyone in Port Charles. The looming threat will force Jason to rely on more than just his physical strength and intellect. It will require him to lean on others in ways he's not used to. Family, loyalty, and betrayal. The themes of family, loyalty, and betrayal run deep throughout the April 2 episode. As Jason's world unravels, his relationships with the people closest to him will be tested like never before. While Carly and Sonny may be there for him, others will find themselves caught between loyalty to Jason and their own personal agendas. Elizabeth Weber, for example, has always been a strong friend and confidant to Jason, but her complicated relationship with Nicholas Cassadine could put her in an uncomfortable position. She may be forced to make a choice between her loyalty to Jason and her growing commitment to Nicholas, who has his own secrets and ulterior motives. Similarly, Sam's involvement in Jason's troubles may not sit well with certain people in her life, especially her family. As she navigates her partnership with Jason, she may be forced to confront her own feelings and the impact of their history on her current relationships. This episode promises to deepen the emotional stakes for all characters involved, adding layers of complexity to the ongoing drama. The aftermath. What's next for Jason? As the episode reaches its climax, the tension surrounding Jason's situation reaches a boiling point. Will he get the help he so desperately needs? Can he escape the danger that's closing in on him? Or will he find himself trapped in a situation where there is no easy way out? The answers to these questions may not come immediately. In classic General Hospital fashion, the fallout from this episode will likely ripple out into future storylines, with consequences that will affect not only Jason, but the entire town of Port Charles. The sense of uncertainty will keep viewers guessing, eagerly awaiting the next twist in Jason's storyline, and wondering how the other characters will play a role in the evolving drama. As we head into the next chapter of General Hospital, one thing is clear: Jason's journey is far from over, and the road ahead will be fraught with danger, heartbreak, and unexpected turns. Fans of the show can expect more thrills, emotional moments, and jaw-dropping revelations in the episodes to come. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.